Whether you're big on YouTube binges or just use the app to watch top tier informative videos like this one, you can't ignore the gigantic impact YouTube continues to have on the internet, technology, and the world in general. The company swiftly rose to the top and has stayed perched there ever since, providing a sustainable platform for every form of video content imaginable. Yet, despite YouTube being a globally recognized brand, many things about them are still shrouded in mystery. In this video, we're going to show you 10 crazy things that you need to know about YouTube. We're OnlyBrands, the channel dedicated to bringing you awesome, regular content on the world's hottest brands. Let's do this. Number 1. YouTube was originally a dating platform. The infamous Super Bowl halftime show of 2004 rocked the world after Janet Jackson's breast was exposed by Justin Timberlake during the duo's performance. The mishap caught the world's attention and was plastered all over newspapers, magazines, web forums, and everywhere else. Unlike today's world, there was no video clip to be found online of the incident. This inspired 3 ex-PayPal employees, Steve Chen, Jod Carmen, and Chad Hurley, to create a video sharing site where people would be able to post any video ranging from Janet Jackson's nip slip to the Indian Ocean tsunamis and everything in between. But originally, the trio instead leaned towards building a video dating platform, like the then popular Hot or Not. They finally conceived the site known as TuneIn Hookup and launched it on February 14th of 2005. However, unveiling the site on Valentine's Day did little to jumpstart the platform, and the company resorted to such marketing tactics as offering $100 to attractive women on Craigslist to use TuneIn Hookup. However, the site failed to gain traction despite all of these moves. Thankfully though, the payout from eBay's recent acquisition of PayPal kept the trio going, and they eventually decided to move away from being a dating platform to instead becoming a general video sharing site. The very first video was uploaded later that year, and the rest, they say, is history. Want to know more about YouTube's first video? Keep watching until the end. Number 2, the first video to reach 1 million views. After YouTube's great post-Valentine pivot, the company launched a public beta and became host to a whole variety of different videos. Users were able to upload 30-second clips with a maximum size of 100 megabytes. One of these videos in particular far outperformed the rest and greatly extended YouTube's reach. Nike just did it by posting a video featuring soccer's beloved Ronaldinho in the now famous Touch of Gold advertisement. In November 2005, the Brazilian sports star won the Ballon d'Or for the best player in the sport, and his featured ad became YouTube's first video to reach that magical million view mark. By December of 2005, YouTube was officially launched and started garnering up to 8 million daily views. Number 3, the first video to reach 1 billion views. While sports helped YouTube obtain its first million views, music also played an integral role in the site's success. Several artists began showcasing their talents with obscure YouTube videos long before they were discovered and exploded to stardom. Justin Bieber became a huge internet sensation as a young YouTube sweetheart, releasing a handful of music covers, most notably by Ne-Yo's So Sick. This brought Justin into the limelight, earning him recognition from R&B star Usher and eventually his first record deal. Other stars like Shawn Mendes and Charlie Puth also followed this path to success. However, music on YouTube had its crowning moment 5 years later when Korean artist Psy dropped his global hit Gangnam Style. The song and dance became an instant worldwide sensation that defined the year of 2012. And within 3 months of its release, the song's infamous music video smashed the 1 billion views milestone. Since then, only 222 YouTube videos have achieved this accolade. And by the way, a lot of hard work and care goes into these videos, so if you guys could help us out by clicking that subscribe button, we would greatly appreciate it. Number 4, it would take 780 lifetimes to watch every YouTube video. YouTube is currently patronized by almost 3 billion users and hosts about 7 billion videos on its platform. With an average video length of 4 minutes and 20 seconds, watching them all would take about 30 trillion minutes. That's roughly 57,000 years. But this number keeps growing by the minute, with over a decade's worth of content added every single day. To put that into perspective, with the world's average life expectancy being 73 years, it would take 780 lifetimes to work your way through all of this content. The award for longest video on YouTube goes to Jonathan Harchick, who uploaded the aptly titled The Longest Video on YouTube in 2011. This monstrosity runs for a grand total of 596 26 hours, or 24 days and 20 hours. Furthermore, a popular band from Ohio, 21 Pilots, made a live stream for their Level of Concern music video, which lasted over 4,000 hours. The stream featured several fans of the band continuously reenacting their live performance for 170 days. Number 5. One of the best investments in history. After YouTube's initial success in 2005, the company pulled ahead of its main competitors such as Vimeo and successfully raised funding from several venture capital investment firms. Finally, 1 year after its first million-view video, YouTube was acquired by Google in October of 2006 for a whopping sum of $1.65 billion in stock options. Google had experimented with its own video platform, Google Video, but it failed to gain anywhere near as much traction as YouTube, so buying out its main competition was the logical decision. This cultural exchange cemented YouTube's tremendous trajectory by allowing their videos to be stored on Google servers and seamlessly embedded onto other websites. YouTube's founding trio continued leading the company, and their new parent company was delighted to finally break into the video service market successfully. Google is the world's largest ads company, so it came as no surprise that by August of 2007, they had started broadcasting ads on the platform's videos and thus launched one of the most profitable revenue streams in the tech industry. In 2021 alone, YouTube earned over $28.8 billion, with the majority of it coming from ad revenue. Google Video was, of course, tossed to the wayside and eventually closed for business in 2012. Rest in peace, sweet prince. Number 6. Exclusive YouTuber-only spaces. In 2012, YouTube began establishing free-to-use physical spaces in several global cities that provided facilities for YouTube creators to create content. They also hosted masterclasses on the premises where you could learn about video production tips and tricks, as well as areas for socializing with other creators. These were quite exclusive spaces, however, as only YouTubers with at least 10,000 subscribers were eligible to access them. The first space was opened in London, featuring 3 soundproof studios, an editing suite, and a YouTube merchandise store. The following year, a second location was established in Los Angeles, minutes away from the LA airport. Roppongi Hills of Tokyo became home to the first Asian YouTube space and featured a training room, recording room, classroom, and even a game show set. Other YouTube spaces were also opened in New York, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Berlin, Paris, Mumbai, and Dubai. However, the COVID-19 pandemic unfortunately forced YouTube to close all its spaces in 2020. As a result, most spaces were permanently closed the following year, leaving only the Sao Paulo, Mumbai, and Dubai locations intact. Number 7. The second biggest search engine in the world. YouTube's parent company, Google, remains home to the world's biggest search engine, but what many people don't realize is that YouTube is in fact the second biggest, ranking in more daily searches than Bing, Ask, and Yahoo combined. Every second of every day, millions of users utilize the YouTube search bar to find their desired content, with the United States being responsible for the largest proportion of users and search traffic. An insane amount of search traffic also comes from Saudi Arabia, most likely due to the country's heavy censorship of TV and other mainstream media. Another interesting piece of information is that searches related to the term how to are growing 70% year over year, meaning that more and more people are using YouTube as their go-to source for instructional content. Number 8. People learn how to kiss on YouTube. YouTube is predominantly known for its entertaining videos across every kind of niche and topic imaginable. Music, sports, movies, knitting, sheep herding, you name it. However, as mentioned in the previous fact, the platform is also becoming an increasingly popular destination for tutorial and how-to videos. As you now know, dating inspired the idea of YouTube, and it still remains a very in-demand subject on the platform. Interestingly enough, how to kiss ranks as the highest search tutorial query on YouTube, with thousands of users a day being eager to master this crucial skill. Right behind kissing tutorials, the second most searched tutorial is how to tie a tie. A bit more mundane, but still an important skill nonetheless. That was an especially juicy fact, right? I think that one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Number 9. YouTube is a political platform. With the platform making waves in 2007, the UK Prime Minister at the time, Tony Blair, decided to hop on the bandwagon and create a personal YouTube channel for himself. On September 24th, 2007, the Prime Minister uploaded his first video, which featured himself providing updates on the Middle East situation at the UN Council. Since then, world leaders like America's Barack Obama, India's Narendra Modi, and Queen Rani of Jordan have all created their own YouTube channels. Barack Obama in particular became a YouTube star in his own right during his memorable tenure as President of the United States, raking in a substantial number of views. However, the White House also became notorious with its official channel, which has accrued over 2 million subscribers and features many different types of content, from formal State of the Union addresses to April Fool's pranks. In addition, government institutions such as the Colombian presidency, the Vatican, the British royal family, and the Mexican presidency all boast many multitudes of subscribers and views across their channels. Number 10. The first ever YouTube video. The story of YouTube's creation and later transformation into the universal video platform we all know and love today is now the stuff of legend. But what marked the start of this incredible journey? It all began with a humble 19-second video clip entitled "Me at the Zoo" that was uploaded on April 24th, 2005 by one of YouTube's founders, Jod Carmen. The clip features Jod at the San Diego Zoo appreciating the coolness of elephants and their, quote, really long trunks. Today, this video is a historical landmark of the internet and has accumulated over 245 million views over the past 17 years. And the rest, they say, is history. Thanks for sticking around. We hope you enjoyed the video, but why stop now? Click these videos here for more awesome content.